Hello friends, this is Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I am a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today's video is going to be very special because I am going to talk about not one, not two, not three, four, yes, four PNP draws. Four PNP draws happened in the last week, in previous week, and I'm going to talk about the entire stuff. They are very important, lots of information, so please watch the video till the very end. Before we get started, a very special request. If you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration, news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, share it with your family and friends. So without further delay, let's get started on today's very important video, and that video is about 4 PNP draws in last week. So 4 PNP draws happened in last week, and I'm going to start with Saskatchewan SINP. Now, why I have intentionally started with Saskatchewan? Because even I am little surprised. And trust me, you have so many options on YouTube, TikTok and other places, but none of the person has so far told that this is actually the third draw by Saskatchewan in month of August. Because nobody does that analysis. Nobody looks at the numbers. So I am going to share with you that Saskatchewan has done the third PNP draw in the month of August. So in August month, Saskatchewan has conducted third draw, and even I am little surprised because see, many provinces, they have a set schedule. Like for example, British Columbia, every Tuesday they come up with a draw. Irrespective what happens, they come up with a draw on Tuesday. If the Tuesday is a holiday, they come up Wednesday. Many provinces like Prince Edward Island, they have a set schedule. They already published a date on which date they will conduct the draw. But some provinces like Saskatchewan, they randomly come up with the draws. And it was a little surprise because Saskatchewan never comes up with 3 draws in 1 month. So this is the third draw by Saskatchewan in the month of August. And here are the numbers right in front of you. So August 25th, 629 people were invited. August 18th, 668 people were invited. August 11th, 745 people were invited. Total in the month of August itself, 2042 people were invited. So I will share the link with you and you can yourself look this information. It's not just the number pulled up from the air. So authentic and real information right in front of you. So now let's look at the draw which happened on August 26th. But before that, it's very important to understand that Saskatchewan has different categories. If we know the categories, we'll be easily able to understand the draw itself. So Saskatchewan conducts various categories. The categories are international skilled worker, then you have Saskatchewan work experience, then you have farm owners, and then you have entrepreneurs. Under the international skilled worker, you have a tech talent program, and under tech talent program, this is a new program and I have a complete video about tech talent. So you can watch that program if you want to see that video. So now let's look at the draw which happened on August 25th. So 25th August, as I said, 629 people are invited, and out of that 295 are under the express entry. And don't get confused with federal express entry. Many provinces have their own express entry. Saskatchewan is one of them. BC also has its own express entry. So this province, Saskatchewan, has its own express entry and 295 people are invited. The score which you see is not CRS score. It is the Saskatchewan matrix score. So occupation in demand, 334 people were invited, total 629 people are invited. This draw happened on August 25th, and as I said, this is the third draw, and out of this 629 people, 295 are invited under express entry. Then important point which I wanted to share with you is the score got reduced by 2 points. Not just that Saskatchewan is calling more people, it has also reduced the score. So 2 points further reduction as compared to the draw which happened on August 18. I am also sharing the knock codes with you which are invited. So here are the knock codes, and these knock codes belong to retail segment, restaurant segment, information technology, medical, construction professions. So all this information is right in front of you for Saskatchewan. Now let's move on to BC, British Columbia. BC also conducted its PNP draw. Before I go into the BC PNP draw, quickly in front of you the categories. So the categories, as I said, BC also has its own express entry which is called EEBC, Skills Immigration. Then they have Entrepreneur Pilot. Then they have BC PNP Tech. BC also has its own tech program. It was Tech Pilot, now it is a full-fledged program. So under there are subcategories, not going to touch those. This draw happened on August 23rd, and the draw, BC, as I told you, conducts draw on every Tuesday. August 23rd is Tuesday, and they have invited, BC conducts draw in 2 portions. One general draw, one targeted draw. So this is general draw information. Then let's look at the targeted draw. The target draw information is this. A quick analysis of this information is right in front of you. So in this draw, 218 applicants were invited, and out of 218, 205 people are under the general draw, draw 1. 13 people were under draw 2, which is a targeted draw. The targeted draw again targets the same profession, early childhood educators. Knock code 4214. And then it also talks about healthcare workers. 5 people were invited. It also talks about less than 5, which is 4. 4 people were invited under the veterinary doctor and animal health technology sector. So right here is that information. Now it's important to understand that BC has always put their priorities big letters in their website. So this is the snapshot from their website, clearly telling BC priorities are tech occupation, healthcare, childcare, and veterinary doctors. So that information is right on their website. Now let's have a look at the snapshot of how many people BC has invited so far. August, every Tuesday they conduct draw. So August 3rd and 10th were actually Wednesday. They were pushed, but then came back again on 16th is a Tuesday, 23rd is a Tuesday. Again, there is one more Tuesday pending, so I hope one more draw will also come. So far, almost close to 6,000 people BC has invited. BC comes usually number 2 after Ontario in inviting people. Now let's look at another province, which is Manitoba. So Manitoba PNP Draw. Manitoba, before I talk about the draw, let's quickly look at the categories. Manitoba PNP conducted its draw under Skilled Worker Manitoba and International Education Stream, and then we have Business Stream. So under Skilled Workers, you have Skilled Workers in Manitoba, Skilled Workers Overseas. International Education Stream, you have 3 categories. You have Career Employment, Graduate Internship, and Student Entrepreneur. Under Business Investor category, you have 2 categories, Farm Investors and Entrepreneurs. So these are the categories right in front of you. Now let's quickly look at the PNP draw, which happened on August 26th. Here is the information right in front of you from the government website. Draw number 154, August 26th draw happened, and all the information is presented here in form of a sheet. You can see August 26th. Total number of people invited were 353. Out of 353, 259 are skilled workers in Manitoba, 58 skilled worker overseas, and 36 international education stream. I repeatedly say, if you qualify under Federal Express Entry, please make profile, because provinces pick up your profile and call you. Here is the example. Out of 353, 79 people who were issued letter of advice to apply. So Manitoba uses a different terminology. It is called LAA. They don't call it ITA, they call it LAA, meaning is same. So 79 people were having the profile in the Express Entry. So that much important is that if you qualify in Express Entry, please make your profile in Express Entry. So that's about Manitoba. Manitoba points I always touch because they are special. They do negative marking. Not every province does the negative marking, but Manitoba does the negative marking. So risk assessment, if they find there is risk in your profile, they will take away 200 points. Total they are 1000 points to get. Out of 1000 points, if you have close relatives in Manitoba or a friend in Manitoba, if you have both, you can get 250 points. A close relative can give you 200 points, a friend can give you 50 points. If your education is from Manitoba, it will get you another 100 points. And if you have work experience in Manitoba, it will get you another 100 points. So you can easily get around 450 points. So this is the Manitoba PNP points grid. Now look at the PNP snapshot of 2022. So till now, almost Manitoba has invited 4,000 people. Right in front of you, every information is there. August 11th and August 26th, they have conducted 2 draws in the month of August and called almost 700 people. So this is PNP, Manitoba. Now let's talk about the last province, which is Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island is very small, very small province, but very focused on immigration. They have published the dates well ahead of time. So 8th month, 8th draw. 8th draw, every month they conduct 1 draw. They provide the date ahead of time. So 8th PNP draw, and as I said, the Prince Edward Island is so small that you can barely see on the map right in front of you. Here, Prince Edward Island offers you immigration options under the various categories: worker stream, entrepreneur stream. Remember, Prince Edward Island is also part of Atlantic Immigration Program, which is a federal program. So 4 provinces together have this Atlantic Immigration Program, and Prince Edward Island is also part of that program too. So now let's look at the schedule. So you see, here is the schedule. The draw happened on August 18, but because of some technical reasons, it was not published until 2 days before. So 2 days before, it got published on the website of Prince Edward Island, and here I am sharing this all information with you. So now let's look at the draw. So Prince Edward Island conducted draw on August 18, invited 121 people, 2 categories. Out of 2 categories, 117 were under express entry and 4 people were under the business category. So total 121 candidates are invited. So this is about the express entry Prince Edward Island PNP draw. Can you believe such a small province? And this province has invited so far 1,112 people. Here are the numbers right in front of you. So if you need any more information with regard to any of Canadian visa or immigration program, or you want to discuss your profile, your case, you can schedule an appointment with us, discuss your case. Our office is in Brampton, and email ID, address, phone numbers are shared here with you. Very important thing. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.